All right, so get this. We are diving deep into the Miss Universe Philippines competition this year.
Oh, yeah. This is going to be a good one.
And you know why? Because there are so many veterans competing.
Oh, absolutely. Like a who's who of Filipina beauty queens returning for another shot.
Okay, so let's just start right off the bat with Win Marquez.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, she made history, the first Filipina and Asian to win Reina Hispano-Americana back in 2017.
Back in 2017, that's right.
Now she's back.
Yeah, and I mean, think about that win. It really shifted perceptions of Filipina beauty on a global scale.
Oh, for sure.
It really did.
Yeah, suddenly everyone saw that Filipinas could dominate in pageants beyond just Miss Universe.
Yeah, and it wasn't just about the crown, right? It was how she carried herself,
Yes.
confident, articulate, and she really embraced her heritage,
Yeah.
showed the world what a modern Filipino woman could be.
Okay, so then we have
You do.
Yolanda Marie Aduana,
Oh, yes.
our reigning Miss Earth Air.
Huge platform.
Huge platform.
Focused on environmental advocacy, and she clearly knows how to use it effectively.
So following in the footsteps of Celeste Cortese, hoping to become the second Miss Philippines Earth to win Miss Universe Philippines.
It's a bold move, for sure.
It is.
It is, but I think it's going to be really interesting to see how she translates that experience
Yeah, how she translates that Miss Earth experience.
to the Miss Universe Philippines stage.
Right. Like,
Yeah.
will she bring that same passion for the environment to her Miss Universe Philippines platform?
It would be a smart move, right?
I think so.
Especially since Miss Universe is increasingly emphasizing social responsibility these days.
Okay, but wait, because it gets even wilder.
Oh, yeah.
We've got contestants like Chelsea Fernandez
Yes.
and Chanel Olive Thomas, who both held titles in Miss Philippines Earth and Binibining Pilipinas.
Two major national pageants.
Yes, so for those who might not know Binibining Pilipinas, that is another major national pageant in the Philippines.
It is, and they're both blurring the lines between the different pageant systems.
They are.
Fernandez was Bob Pilipinas Globe in 2022 and Miss Philippines Water in 2019.
Wow.
While Thomas was Bob, Pilipinas Supernational in 2017 and Miss Philippines Air back in 2015.
Okay, so double the experience.
Double the experience.
It really makes you wonder if we're seeing a shift in the pageant landscape, you know?
Oh, absolutely.
Are these women using these different platforms strategically to build their careers,
Yeah.
refine their skills before aiming for that ultimate prize,
Yeah.
Miss Universe Philippines?
That is the question.
It is.
Is experience the new key to winning Miss Universe Philippines?
And what does that mean for the competition itself?
What does it mean?
Because it definitely raises the stakes.
Oh, yeah.
So many experienced contenders.
It's going to be like watching a masterclass in pageantry.
Oh, yeah.
These women know how to work a stage.
I do.
They've honed their interview skills,
Mhm.
and they understand the pressures of representing the Philippines on a global scale.
But is all that experience a guaranteed ticket to the crown?
Well,
I mean, remember Chelsea Manalo
oh, yeah.
last year?
She was considered an underdog.
Total underdog.
Yeah, and ended up winning it all.
It reminds us that pageantry is about more than just a polished performance.
It's about that it's factor, the charisma, the intelligence.
Yeah.
And the genuine desire to make a difference.
So while experience might give these veterans an edge, it doesn't mean the newcomers should just pack their bags and go home.
Not at all.
No.
This is where things get really interesting. How will these new contestants rise to the challenge?
Right.
Can they hold their own against these seasoned pros?
Okay, and speaking of season,
Yes.
have you noticed who's running the whole show this year?
You mean
The new national director.
Ariela Rita,
The very same Ariela Rita.
Miss Universe, third runner-up?
Back in 2013.
Talk about bringing in the big guns.
I mean, what does it mean for these contestants to have someone with her level of experience guiding them?
Well, I mean, it's like having a Miss Universe insider
Right.
in their corner.
It definitely adds another layer of intrigue to the competition.
Oh, for sure.
And, you know, they share a lot of common ground.
They do.
Ariella and these veteran contestants. I mean,
Mm.
they've all walked on the international stage. They understand that immense pressure.
They do.
And they know how to navigate this world of pageantry.
The world of pageantry is not easy.
It's not.
No, it's not.
I'm curious to see how that shared experience shapes Arinella's leadership and the advice she gives to these contestants.
Me too.
Will she emphasize the importance of mental fortitude?
Right.
Will she focus on personal branding and platform development?
Will she share any secrets for staying grounded amidst all the glitz and glam?
Okay, so we've got this incredible mix of seasoned contestants, a national director who's a Miss Universe veteran herself, and a whole lot of questions about what it all means for the competition.
We really do, and that's what makes this deep dive so fascinating.
Yes.
We're not just looking at the list of names and titles.
Right.
We're exploring a potential shift in the pageant landscape.
So let's dig a little deeper and try to answer that burning question experience the new key to winning Miss Universe Philippines?
Okay,
And if so, what does that mean for the future of Filipino representation on the Miss Universe stage?
let's get into it.
Let's
Well,
go.
to really get into it, to see if experience really is the key, we have to look at the contestants themselves.
We do.
Let's start with Win-Win Marquez.
Okay.
I mean, her victory at Reina Hispanoamericana was really a turning point for Filipino representation.
Oh, it really was. I remember watching her compete and feeling just this surge of pride.
Yeah.
Here was this Filipino woman owning the stage, showcasing her talent and intelligence to the world.
hmm
And she won.
And she won.
It was a moment that just shattered stereotypes
Totally.
and showed that Filipinas could compete
Yeah.
and win on any global stage.
It wasn't just about winning, though, right?
Right.
It was the way she won.
It was,
She was confident, articulate, and she really embraced her heritage.
yes.
Showed the world what a modern Filipino woman could be.
And that brings us to
It does.
another trailblazer,
Yes.
Yolanda Marie Aduana,
Yes.
who are winning Miss Earth Air.
It's no small feat.
No small feat at all.
No.
She is clearly passionate about environmental issues, and I have a feeling she's going to bring that same fire to this competition.
I think so, too. I think it's a platform that resonates so deeply with today's audiences.
Yeah.
People are looking for leaders who are committed to making a difference.
Mm-hmm.
And Jolana has already proven her dedication
Yeah.
to environmental advocacy.
You know, it's interesting to think about how the Miss Universe pageant has evolved over the years.
Oh, it has.
You know, it's not just about beauty anymore. It's about using your platform to advocate for the causes you believe in.
Absolutely. And that's where I think experience could be such an asset.
Yes.
These women have had the opportunity to really develop their platforms, to connect with audiences, and to hone their message.
Okay, let's talk about the double title holders for a moment.
Okay.
Chelsea Fernandez and Chanel Olive Thomas, these women are like pageant chameleons.
They are.
They competed in both Miss Philippines Earth and Binibining Pilipinas.
And they've excelled in both.
And excelled in both.
Yeah. I think their versatility is really impressive.
It is.
They've proven they can adapt to different formats, different judging criteria, different audiences.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of adaptability is a valuable skill in pageantry and in life.
Yes, it is. But does it give them an edge over the competition?
That's a good question.
I mean, is there a danger of being a jack of all trades but a master of none?
Well, I think that's where the strategy comes in, right?
Right.
They have to showcase the best of both worlds, the grace and elegance of Miss Philippines Earth, and the confidence and the stage presence of Binibining Pilipinas.
It's a delicate balancing act.
It is.
It really is. And let's not forget about the other veterans in the mix.
Oh, yeah, there are more.
Katrina Gagado, who has already been a runner-up in Miss Universe Philippines and placed high in Reina Hispanoamericana, she's back for another shot at the crown.
Wow.
Third time's the charm, maybe?
Maybe she's definitely persistent, and she's shown that she can learn from her experiences.
Yeah.
And I think that kind of resilience and determination
Yes.
can take you far, not just in pageantry, but in any field.
And then there's Atisa Manalo, the crowd favorite who almost won it all last year.
Almost.
She's got the experience, the stage presence, and the support of the fans.
She does.
Could this be her year?
It could be. It'll be interesting to see how she's grown and evolved since her last appearance on the Miss Universe Philippines stage.
Mm-hmm.
What new insights will she bring? What new aspects of her personality will she showcase?
Okay, so we've got all these incredible veterans, each with their own unique strengths and experiences.
We do.
But let's not forget about the elephant in the room.
Oh, yes, the elephant in the room.
The new national director, Ariela Arida.
Yes.
How do you think her experience as a Miss Universe third runner-up will shape the competition?
Oh, I think it's a game changer,
Yeah,
She brings a level of insider knowledge that is so invaluable.
for sure.
She understands the pressures these women are facing.
Mm-hmm.
She knows what the judges are looking for, and she can provide guidance based on her own journey.
It's almost like having a secret weapon.
It is like a secret weapon.
She can help these contestants navigate all the intricacies of the pageant world, from
Yeah.
the preliminary interviews to the final night on stage.
But the final night,
And let's not forget the mental aspect of the competition.
the mental game is huge.
Oh, huge.
Pageantry can be so demanding, both physically and emotionally.
Yeah.
And I think Ariela's experience will be crucial in helping these women stay grounded, focused, and confident.
So it sounds like you're saying that Ariela's leadership could be the key to unlocking the full potential of these veteran contestants.
I think that's a very real possibility. Her experience, combined with their talent and determination, could create a winning formula for the Philippines at Miss Universe.
Okay, so we've talked about the veterans, we've talked about the new national director,
Hmm.
we've talked about the changing landscape of pageantry.
Yes.
But what about the newcomers?
What about them?
Is there still room for a Cinderella story in this competition?
I don't know.
Can someone without a string of titles steal the crown?
I mean, that is the question, right? Can an underdog still triumph in this, era of these seasoned veterans?
It's like David versus Goliath, but with tiaras.
It is, and it's funny you mention that because last year's winner, Chelsea Manalo, she was definitely seen as an underdog.
Oh, yeah.
She didn't have the same extensive pageant background as some of her competitors,
Right.
but she had something special,
Yeah.
that undeniable spark, that ability to connect with the audience on a genuine level.
And that's what it takes. You need heart, you need passion, and you need that certain something that makes you stand out
Makes you stand out from the crowd.
from the crowd. Exactly.
And who knows, maybe this year we'll see another dark horse emerge, someone who surprises us all and reminds us that in pageantry, anything is possible.
It's what keeps things exciting, right?
It does.
You never know who's going to capture the hearts of the judges and the attention of the world.
And I think that unpredictability is part of what makes pageantry so captivating.
Mm-hmm.
It's a journey of transformation, self-discovery, and empowerment, and sometimes the most unexpected journeys lead to the most extraordinary destinations.
So as we wrap up this deep dive, let's bring it back to the big picture.
Okay.
We've got this incredible lineup of veteran contestants,
Yes.
a national director who's a Miss Universe alumna herself,
Mm-hmm.
and a whole lot of speculation about what it all means for the Philippines' chances at the Miss Universe crown.
It's a recipe for success, that's for sure. But as we've discussed, experience isn't everything. It takes more than a glittering resume to win Miss Universe.
It does.
It takes charisma, intelligence, and a genuine desire to make a difference.
And maybe, just maybe a little bit of that underdog magic.
Who knows what surprises this year's Miss Universe Philippines competition will bring. One thing's for sure, we'll be watching closely to see who emerges victorious and who ultimately gets the chance to represent the Philippines on the global stage.
And the big question remains, will all this experience translate into a Miss Universe win for the Philippines? What do you think?